Love, peace, and love, love, peace, and love, peace, and love, 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 love. Peace and love, peace and love. This is the Bubbly Love Show. The Bubbly Love Show. Bubbly Love Show. The Bubbly Love. The Bubbly Love Show. Peace and love. I am so excited to be here today. I give thanks and gratitude for life and for a new experience, a new opportunity to breathe. So let's breathe together, shall we? Let's inhale through our nose and ensure that our diaphragm is expanding like Buddha belly or pregnant belly, right? So let's take a deep inhale in. Peace and love, peace and love. Give yourself a hug. Say, I am love. I am light. I am infinite. I am balance. I am kindness. I am generosity. I am pure. I am everything, and everything is me. I have everything that I need. I am strong. I am powerful. I am brave. I can do anything. I am one. We are one. Another deep inhale in. Peace and love, peace and love. So, again, I give gratitude for everyone that is here and tuning in. Today, okay, let me tell you about today, okay? So today is actually the first day of Comic-Con, okay? And I went to Comic-Con today. So this show for tonight is actually inspired by Comic-Con and also inspired by just one of the things that I love, which is anime. And I am so excited. I'm so excited. I got so many words. So I'm so excited to be having a special guest on tonight. And his name is BlackWatr, okay? And he's the perfect person to have on here with the topics we will be discussing, which is anime, hip-hop culture, and the music industry. So stay tuned, Thanks for being here. BlackWatr, you can request to come in the live when you are ready, my brother, my brother. How's everyone feeling today? Can y'all give me some words? How y'all feeling? What y'all been manifesting? Like, what's been going on? How's everyone's heart? How's everyone's mental space right now? Let me know in the comments. Accepting the request. Hey!
Peace. What's good?
How are you?
It's a blessed day. It's been a long one, but it's a blessed one still. How about yourself?
Absolutely.
How about yourself? How you doing?
Oh, I'm good. Oh, I thought, I'm sorry. I thought you were like continuing. I was like, yeah, I was like trying to listen.
Oh, my fault.
No, you're good. I'm doing really good. It's been a full day, but I am grateful to be here.
Wonderful.
So, yeah.
We love to hear it.
Yes. So, to start off, I would like you to just introduce yourself to everyone. Who are you?
All right. So first of all, my name is BlackWatr. I came from New Orleans. I'm living here in New York. I'm in Harlem. I'm a songwriter. I'm a photographer. I'm a producer and a graphic designer. I'm just a human, bro, for real. You know what I'm saying? Creator make creators, and I'm here creating. So
I
check
feel
it
that.
out. What else? My sound. Let's talk about my sound. My sound is very bottom heavy. I got this baritone, you know what I'm saying? It's a blessing, but I work around it. You dig what I'm saying? And
Mhm.
it's influenced by like the rich soul culture in New Orleans, I would say, but also anime as well. Yeah, in a fun
What,
way.
what kind of animes is your art influenced by?
I really like the ones that are kind of adjacent to Samurai Champloo. So I like Afro Samurai. I like Demon Slayer. Shit, I like Naruto. I like Bleach. I like, and that new Bleach is fire. So, oh my god. Um, the list goes, but Attack on Titan honestly might be at the top of the list.
Okay.
That's amazing,
You
yo.
know,
Like that's just
honestly,
good
I
writing.
I actually didn't finish Attack on Titans. Like I started it off. I will say it was very gruesome. However, I did like the storyline, so it was cool. But what was so funny, I actually started watching Attack on Titan like again when I was in Africa, and like I couldn't find the next episodes. It's like certain episodes you can't find, and then they only have the reactions for them on YouTube, which is annoying because you can tell that that's like one of the best episodes because that's the reason why so many people have reactions
Damn,
for it. So,
that's
but yeah, for sure.
that's quite a battle. Jeez.
Yeah, Attack on Titans is a good one. You just mentioned Naruto, which is, top dog all day. I gotta show you this.
Oh, check you out.
Look what I got.
Check you out. That's fire.
Wait, I'm trying to, okay, look, that's what
Oh,
I'm trying to,
with
yo,
the ooh,
see my guy.
come on,
Let's go. Can I give you
yo, with
Shino
the nine tails. That's hard.
And
She got the nine
thank you.
tails hologram.
And then you just said Demon Slayer. I want others to see Demon
Yo.
Slayer character. Look at my guy. Wait, look at my guy.
Yo, that's wild.
Look at my
Oh,
guy.
that's my boy
I
right there,
love
Sleepy.
him.
Come on, son,
I love
Sleepy.
him.
That's
Yo.
funny. His name's Zen too.
Yeah, the first time that he went to sleep and started getting it shaken with the
Bro,
thunder, I was like, let's go. I was like, I knew I liked this character for some reason.
that's my boy right there. My boy
Oh my God.
Zen is the truth.
Yes. Like Demon Slayer is definitely at the top of the list. That's a fact. Because
Facts.
I actually had to, that was one of the animes I also like started off at first and then I went back to it. But when I went back to it, I really sat with it. I was like, nah, this is a good one.
Yeah, facts, facts.
Yeah.
Uh, what, am-
Yeah, I would
what,
like to.
what
Mhm.
I was about to ask, what are you watching right now?
Okay, so apparently they got a new season of Demon Slayer, so I just started watching
Oh,
that. And
because I'm a binge it. I
pardon?
say I'm a wait because I'm a binge that.
It looks like they had like all of them, no? Well, it
I
looked
ain't
like
see.
it was a good amount of them.
All right, I'm gonna check it out, but I ain't see it yet.
Oh yeah, 'cause it's on Netflix. It looked like it was a few of them. I actually just seen it last night. But prior to that, I was just finishing up Jujutsu Kaisen again.
Hmm.
And then what was I watching? I was watching something else. Yo, you know what I watched recently that like I took forever to watch but was a good one? One Punch Man.
I ain't gonna lie, I ain't finished that one yet. I ain't finished that one yet.
I
I watched the
finished it.
first episode and I'm like, oh, okay, this kind of like a parody anime. I ain't on that just yet, but I'm gonna check it out. I already know.
I didn't even
Already know what's up.
you like okay, so look, so let's talk about this.
Mm,
So, okay, you just said it's a parody anime,
yeah.
right? So, there's so many different types of animes, right? So, like, what type of animes are the ones that you typically gravitate towards, and why?
I like the ones that have. I'm a Sagittarius, right? I have to connect with like action. I want to see something. I want to see it get it popping. If blood isn't involved, that's a plus. Um, and the writing got to be on point, yo. Like, just don't treat me like I was born this morning, and you know what I'm saying? We can get through this
Right?
together.
You fuck with Hayao Miyazaki and Studio Ghibli?
Yeah. Hmm.
Yeah. Because you're talking about writing,
Yeah.
and then the animation, and then the music, the soundtracks,
Yeah.
like
Facts.
everything about Hayao Miyazaki is
It's
everything.
it's very like uplifting. I fuck with it heavy, and it's like
Mm-hmm.
the animation style is like kind of entrancing. You know what I'm saying? So like, you really don't even have to be watching the movie to enjoy it for real.
Literally, that was a great that's a great point. I couldn't literally imagine an event happening and that playing in the back and everyone still feeling the energy from that movie,
Yeah.
especially if the sound is on. Even if the visuals were playing, but with the sound too.
I mean, but just even like you said, just even the visuals, that's gonna teleport you right there. You're like, wait,
Mhm.
okay, I'm
Yeah,
strapped in now.
yeah, yeah. So do you have any tops like as far as like top favorite movies from Hayao Miyazaki or Studios Ghibli
Mhm,
that
mhm,
like
mhm. Uh, Princess Mononoke.
okay.
Princess
Why is that one your
Mononoke.
favorite? It's interesting. It took me a while to watch that one. I still don't remember what it was about. I did finish it and I remember I liked it more than I thought, but what makes that one your favorite?
All right, so basically, Princess Mononoke is a story of like the people versus the forest, and it's so beautiful. It's so beautifully done. It's like a story that we have here in America for real. Like us in civilization versus nature trying to industrialize everything. You know what I'm saying? It's almost synonymous to what they is pretty much the same type of concept of a story to what they were doing in Princess Mononoke, but they put their culture into it, right? So it's like the nuances, like the you gonna watch it? You gonna watch it? Anyway. The nuances, like the spirit of the forest and like the importance that they put on like preserving nature for like life. You know what I'm saying? It's amazing.
Mm,
I love the perspective because it's
okay,
real,
got it.
relatable.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah, I watched
And
it
it's
a
gory,
while ago,
son.
so yeah, I would love to try to like go back into it because that sounds dope.
That's fine.
One of my favorite Of course, you gotta mention Spirited Away. Of
What you
course, of
mean? That's not
course.
even honorable mention. That's top. That's
Like,
top. But you know,
everything.
I'm a weirdo, so I'm gonna catch you from the side and be like, I'm with you, but I'm over here with you.
You know which one that I like a lot too? My Neighbor Totoro.
Oh
My neighbor
yeah, hell yeah!
Totoro. Yeah,
I watched that
Totoro.
like three
I love that.
times.
Yes, Howl's
It's just like
Moving Castle.
fun, you know what I'm saying? It's like
Yeah, yeah,
some real laid back vibes. It's perfect for like a lo-fi type of energy. You
yeah,
know what I mean?
absolutely.
Yeah.
So, one of my favorite things just about anime in general is the way that it really just relates to life.
Mhm.
I tell a lot of people that, that don't watch anime and they're like curious, like, like what is it about it that's interesting? And I tell them it's like you're learning at the same time while watching like in art. So a lot of times, like for me, I choose animes sometimes depending on the art style. That's what gravitates me towards it sometimes. And then it's like, yes, the story and everything, but first off, I'm like, I need it to look visually appealing.
Yeah.
But there's also what I learned in my experience, some animes that I didn't necessarily like the animation of it, but then I ended up giving it a chance and the storyline was really good.
Mm.
So I ended up sticking with it. So what I say about anime is that you can learn things like, for instance, you can learn about different eras and periods, like within Japan. Like they will literally put themselves in that time and whatever is happening as far as like the way the market looks, the way that they're dressing, that's real to what that time period consisted of. And it's like by watching that show, you'll literally learn things like as you're watching a show. And I think that's really cool to like be entertained while you're learning something, you know.
I feel heavily and I feel you heavy. Um,
Hmm.
and I also feel that you know it's taken better care of. Like in Japan, they put anime on the same level as we do, like, you know, blockbuster movies. So they put that much more time and consideration into what they putting out. You know what I'm saying? Because the culture is different. So it's like whatever we are able to learn from, like, I don't know, like I'm gonna say something crazy, like Sopranos or something like that, right? The same goes with like a pretty decent anime. You dig what I'm saying? So
Hmm. Yeah. Can you think of like any lesson or moral that stuck out to you in an anime that applied to your life?
yeah, um, honestly, in most of the animes that I watch, there's a story of a hero practicing persevering perseverance, like an undying perseverance toward his goal. And it makes for like, you know, an entertaining you know, like art to just pay attention to, but it also begs the question of like, yo, you don't stop till you can't go. Seriously, you know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
And you have all these things like in your awareness, and it's like a constant story. It's also like a concept of like, I'm not stopping, but I also, you know, I can't achieve these large goals alone. You know what I'm saying? Because I am still human. I am you. I got fight in me. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
And
Absolutely.
it's always a story of like unity and togetherness. It's always for family. It's always for like the betterment of like, you know, our well-being.
Hmm.
You know what I mean?
And something that just came to me as well is something that's very common in a lot of animes is like the importance of, like you just said, community and even like friendship. like
Yep.
just friendship, right?
Yep.
Like Naruto is literally based on like the whole series, the whole like 10 years
Yep.
plus was literally based on Naruto loving, like just having this connection with like a soul brother and loving him so much, even though they went through it, that he went through all of those seasons to go and try to save him from that energy, from basically selling his soul.
hmm
Like,
I feel like in the absence of things like just distractions, I won't say only social media because it is a big distraction, but in the absence of distractions, in a realm of existence where we are like forced to like depend on one another, things like that can actually exist that can be somebody's reality. You know what I'm saying? Because we hold more importance for human life instead of just material shit or entertainment.
absolutely. And with that being said, with the perseverance, I feel like Naruto is such a just beautiful character and like symbolism of resilience. I'm actually rewatching Naruto again, and I kind of forgot how he was when he was younger before Shippuden.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like he really was always like, I want to say this and that, but guess what? I'm gonna be Hokage, yo.
Facts.
And
Facts.
no matter who told him that he couldn't do his goal, he literally kept telling them, like, nah, I'm gonna
Nah, I
show
got
you,
this. I'm gonna show you. Watch.
literally.
Messing
And he
up
did
the whole way and everything, making himself look crazy. But bingo, everybody. That's what a process looks like.
it.
That's the thing that we all afraid of. You know what I'm saying? Looking crazy in front
Yeah,
of everybody, being laughed at because we're at like in a not so attractive part of our process. You feel me?
Ashe. And I think that's such a great point and just lesson in general. And that's why like I really do my best at being like authentic and sharing things even on social media that are very like raw
Mm-hmm.
and like quote unfinished or whatever the case may be, just because to show like, yo, all of this stuff like that we attempt to learn or not attempt to learn, but we set ourselves out to learn, whether it's singing, whether it's dancing, whatever it is that you love, it starts from one point, and then as you stay consistent with it, you will inevitably see growth if you stay consistent at whatever it is that you're doing. So it's really powerful to just be able to share.
Yeah, facts. It's
Yeah.
like watering a plant. All the plant needs
Yeah.
is water and love, but it
Right.
needs it constantly. So you have to consistently give it water and love. And when you
Right.
do, you turn around and see the journey that it's went through. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're gonna see growth, but over time. Don't
Right.
be afraid of time, yo. Take your time. Just don't waste your time.
Yeah. Balance. It makes me think about the plant that is called like a philo plant, I believe it is. But basically, it's the one that has like the branches hanging down, and it's like it starts off in the vase, and then as it goes, it becomes
I
long, and then you can
spider
spread it
plant. I got
around.
those. I got one of those actually. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's,
yeah, but
it's a
how it
spider
just
plant.
starts off kind of small, and then you
Mhm.
get to see it grow, and that's
I
life.
got it. I got it from a little baby. Like I got it. I propagated it from another one. Uh,
Uh-huh.
I had a little tiny baby, and now I got like a full. You know what I'm saying? All
Uh-huh.
water and love. You did. It's all
Yeah.
in
And
there.
I'm sure that feels good.
Yeah, it really attaches you to like the inner workings of what a process is for real. It
Hmm.
lets you see it. It lets you be a part of it. You see all the work. You see the.
Yeah. 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 I was just watching something the other day and the brother was just talking about, it was actually Yaki Awaken. Are
Mhm.
you familiar with
My
him? And
boy.
yeah, my boy, facts, right? And he was just talking about how fulfilling it is to plant something and to be able to be there throughout the whole process and then be able to, finally like bear your fruits, basically.
Yeah.
You know, so I think
The
it's dope.
reason for the whole process was key. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Someone can play because we put it in play.
Word up.
Yeah.
So, with that being said, we're talking about just having a seed and growing it into a flower, right? So we're both artists, we're creatives. So I understand that you have a project coming out this Friday, the clean version. You want to tell us some more about that?
So, in February 22nd, 2022, I dropped my first project, Napalm. It was a real fun ride. I had a great time with it. It was real. It is, because it still exists. It is very near and dear to me. It's almost like if you heard the album, like we friends now. But my mom, she's like a really huge fan of the album, of my music in general, but she really likes the album. But you know what I'm saying? She can't get down with the curse words, you know what I'm saying? We from the South, bro. You know what I'm saying? She wasn't with all that. But so I finally got around after, doing all these open mics and filling out what I wanted to do with my trajectory. I got around to finally putting out the clean version. Now I'm titling it Napalm, rated E for everyone.
Shame. Yes, yes. Yeah, I wanted you to say the name because I wrote it down, but I really didn't want to mess up the name. So I was like, I'm like, yeah, you can say it. Napalm. Okay, because I was like, yo, how do I say this?
Yo, everybody asks me that, for real.
Okay, cool. So in addition to that, I would also like you to share about like your website.
So my website is, it's a work in progress, but
Mhm.
my progress look pretty. You dig what I'm
Mhm.
saying? So check your mans out. www.blackerthanwater.com. That's BlackkerthanWater.com. Enjoy yourself.
Spell it one more
Look
time.
around. Blackerthanwater.com. Enjoy yourself. Look around. See what I'm about.
It's BlackWatr,
.com.
right? That's what you had told me. Word.
Yeah. Check your
Okay.
mans out. I did everything from scratch because I'm a designer as well. So everything. This right here. Hold on.
Show him. Let him know.
Yeah.
Let him know.
All
Let's
fine. Hold on.
let him know. Let him know.
This right here. All
Hey,
fine.
let's go. Let's
All right.
go. Fine.
You feel me? So yeah, support your local creators. Inspiring
Absolutely.
creators to create.
Yes. Awesome. Where yo, you just made me think about that too. Where this is gonna be the fashion segment. So where shout out to
Hey.
Bronxlandia.
Mm, let's
Shout
go.
out to
Oh, Bronx
Bronxlandia.
Landia. Hell yeah.
This is
Shout
a
out. Big shout outs.
Yeah, this is a spot in the Bronx. They do different events and stuff. And my friend and we had I hosted, and my friend curated an event called Heal Thyself back in July at Bronxlandia, and it was a really special event. Um, yeah, it was a vibe. We actually just did another one the other day, and I then did some tea and we did some yoga with Star, and we did some sound healing with ether, and it was really special. So shout out to the community and collective, and shout out to creativity. Word.
Absolutely.
Um,
It's important
yeah.
to think of.
Okay, cool. So, and then let me see. I just want to see where we was at. All right, cool. All right. So,
Zam.
um, I would like to, I would like to ask, like, in your experience of being an artist, specifically in music, as an independent artist, what has been some challenges that you have faced throughout that time?
You know, being an artist is being a music artist means that I'm a person that is getting used to putting my feelings out into the world, how I feel about a thing out into the world. So it creates a sense of vulnerability and like um I would just say vulnerability. It creates a sense of vulnerability that sometimes I feel, the need to protect. And a lot of times I find myself in, how can I say this? What I'm trying to say is the challenges that I have faced, like as an independent artist in music so far, at least in New York, is I don't want to say competition, but it's exposure.
Okay.
Exposure is the biggest one. And the process in which a lot of artists in the culture go to get said exposure, you know, is not really, a lot of times it's not what we're looking for. Like we're not, like we're not fulfilling our outcome, essentially. And because this is my vulnerable space, you know, I feel deeply I feel deeply. I feel like I'm talking in a very very general basis because I don't want, like, what I'm saying, pinpoint no. I don't want to step on anybody's toes.
I feel that, like, without stepping on anybody's toes, I can we think about what I was gonna say is just examples of what are some of the things that artists do maybe for exposure that's not aligned, or what are some of the things that we can do for exposure that are aligned,
Yeah,
whichever one.
let's
What that?
focus on positive. Let's do that part.
Yeah.
Um, I have been finding uh more progress in putting myself in spaces that I'm not normally, getting around new people and just being myself around them. If that makes sense, it's more like anything, networking.
Mhm.
Networking is it? Because putting music out there is one thing, but music is like, I don't want to say a dime a dozen, but we in a saturated market. But people will listen to your music if they feel like they connect with you. So they have to have the opportunity to do so. So that's what I'm trying to do.
I feel that that's what you
My,
are doing. Ashe. I feel that. And I'll even go on to say, because I asked that question, but you know what? I actually want something to say. I actually have something to say. Because I want to talk about it and I'm gonna get into it because
yeah,
this is just something that I'm just really passionate about, honestly.
for
Is just the music industry and what is promoted and marketed to us, right? And especially in, like, okay,
hmm hmm I hate that I already know where you're going to. Mm. It gotta get
The very,
spicy. It
yeah,
ain't gotta get too spicy.
had
I
to
want a
because
just a little cayenne.
this is the reason why like am holding these spaces,
Yeah,
because I feel like it's conversations that we need to have,
yeah,
and it's conversations that, with love.
yeah,
With love.
yeah.
So what I'm just essentially saying is that what is marketed in mainstream media nowadays, as far as the music industry goes, is not necessarily high vibrational, or rather, it's not something that is a lot of times the uplifting music gets overshadowed by the booty popping music, by the killing music, by the violence music, by the music that, doesn't necessarily have as much substance as maybe a song that's actually talking about something like love, which has substance, you know? Yeah.
Absolutely, absolutely.
And I just feel like it's very important, and it's great as well. It's very important for artists like us to connect and come together and create our music and share with one another what we're working on, so we can see how we can help each other, because we really can't do it alone. And even when it comes to like these mainstream artists and things of that nature, like none of them do it alone, you know?
Yeah.
Similar to what you just said about like exposure, they typically have a whole marketing team. Like there's a dedicated marketing team for that. And it's interesting because I watch them, like what they do with new artists. I'm very like strategic and analytical. So, and I like to learn, especially because I'm in this industry.
Mhm.
So I like to see like, okay, I see what they do with the new artists. They might have like a hot single, right? And then they just start putting them everywhere. And they put them everywhere as far as your TV screens, your commercials, your social media, like anything that you would be looking at. Like, yeah, like any type of media. And they put it so much in your face that it's like in the beginning, you're like, oh, I don't really care about this person or whatever. Like, I don't know that person. But you start to get it fed to you so much that you eventually, it's almost like, it's kind of like if you're hungry and somebody keeps waving chicken or something in your face,
I'm like,
I'm plant based, but
all
still.
right, I'll try it. Now, now you're warped
Oh,
in.
I won't do chicken just because of the experience, but maybe some fish. But I just fresh
Yo,
one.
you funny.
But but what I'm saying is that, like it's like somebody waving something in front of your face, and eventually you're gonna be like, you know what? Let me check this out. And the funny thing is, right, what I've realized on a psychological level, right? Let me just share this experience. Like sometimes it would be a new artist and I would hear a song, and maybe it's not like my favorite song. I just don't feel connected to it, right? But then it just starts playing so much in like different places, and it just like keeps coming in my face. Eventually I'm like, it's almost like you can't beat them, join them. And then you like,
Now you singing the chorus.
and
Now
it's
you singing the hook.
and it's the worst when you really don't like the
Yeah,
song, and it's something like a certain song. Like I'm not gonna name the song right
it just be
now,
catchy. It just be catchy.
but
You
it's
know
some
what I mean?
crazy song that's out, y'all, right now. But it's when I tell you the beat is so catchy, I don't
Get you.
want to sing that hook though.
It's gonna get you every time, yo.
It
It's
be in
gonna
your
get you every
head.
time.
You be like, and then when you like by yourself or whatever, you be like, I no one's around.
You mad funny.
But I'm making light of the situation, and it's definitely something to that we could joke about. But just going back to, I'm very inspired with when it comes to like where hip hop music is right now, specifically hip hop, because I do rap, and that's literally a lot of times how I like to express, and even like how I enjoy teaching youth because they enjoy rapping,
Mm.
specifically in the areas that I was born and raised in, which is the quote inner cities and stuff. So I feel like rapping is just a really dope way for us to be able to express ourselves. And when we look at just like old school hip hop and what it was really like a powerful voice that we created for ourselves. And I feel like, you know, it was like, it was a lot of storytelling. It was, it's medicine. It's supposed to be medicine and healing for both the artists themselves and for the others that are being tuned into that frequency, to that song. And I just feel like now it's not as intentional as it once was before. It's more like, let me make some dollars. Okay, how do we make dollars? And the unfortunate part is the way that we make dollars nowadays, as far as the mainstream media is concerned, is typically promoting things to our communities that are not helping us to grow, but rather stagnate, and to also to deteriorate,
Yeah,
essentially.
it's the truth. But I guess the flip side of that is it just causes, or it just begs the opportunity for like listeners or people that would enjoy, you know, good uplifting or like spirit fueling music to like, you gotta do some more work, bro. Now you gotta find it. Now you gotta tell your friends. We need you more than ever.
Yeah,
Pull up,
yeah,
please.
yeah. And let me use that time to just say this now to anyone who's watching or sees this later on. Please, if you are an independent artist, if you do music, poetry, dancing, whatever may have you, please come on here if you just would like a space to share, a space to create and connect with one another. Like, I'm really just opening up this platform for any artist that would like to share their work and just build, because we really do need each other. And it's, you know, also, I realized the importance of having other artist friends, like when it comes to like creating music, right? So like for instance, I remember having I remember having a relationship with a person that like who was nowhere into like really music. Of course they listen to music, because I mean everybody listens to music, really,
Right.
like who doesn't listen to music? But I mean like literally not like an artist, like how you and I like write our music. And I remember sharing with them the music. Sometimes they're like, okay, yeah, it's cool. But then I'm like, dang, I'm like, that's kind of the most that they could say, because it's kind of like they don't care about how you write something or whatever. And then plus they love you anyway. So they're like, yeah, yeah, that's beautiful. And I'm like, dang, this is cool. But I'm like, dang, son, I was like, I think I need to always talk to artists.
You know what? You know what? There. You know what? Yeah, you're right. You're right. Because people that create, like, period, whether you make music or like you're a visual artist, you have a sort of like you have the the neurodivergent gene. You like to get in about a thing. You know what I'm saying? So you got to talk to artists if you're trying to get in about it. For real. In fact, it's
But
important
it was
to
just such
have
a
just
funny,
artist friends, people
right,
that keep you sane, bro.
right.
It's a weird world.
It just made me appreciate, like, I was like, oh snap, but you know, excuse me, that's the beautiful thing about having like different people in our lives,
Yep,
right? You
yep.
know, because they were into like working out, so they helped me with that, you know. But
But even that's an artistry, you know what I'm saying?
right?
It,
Yeah, but you see that's not really my art.
I,
Well, as far as, but I mean like going to the gym specifically. Like they're like gym head. I'm not really, see, as far as the gym, let me break this down. I'm a dancer. You know what I'm saying?
yo,
So the way that
that's even better.
the way I like to get it in, I realized, you know, let me tell you something about me. I realized when I used to try to force myself to go to the gym, because I'm like, oh, I need to have some type of way to work out, so I need to go to the gym. Because at first I'm like, I have to go to the gym. End up going, and then I'm like trying to find activities where I'm basically swindling myself that I'm working out. Like that's what I want to do. I want to swindle myself that I'm working out. Then one day I took kickboxing classes. I tried that. I loved it.
Hey,
I loved it, loved it, loved it.
you
And I
like
was like, oh,
the rhythm of the thing.
yeah, Yeah.
Mhm.
And I was like, you know what? This doesn't feel like I'm going and I'm in a gym and I'm working out and I'm trying to, and I'm just wishing for the time to go by. This is actually like I'm enjoying myself. And then I'm also moving at the same time. And then it clicked for me that I was like, wait a minute, Deja, you don't have to go to the gym to work out. You don't have to, like, the important part is like the root of it is movement, right?
Yeah.
Is it's important for us to all find something moving, right?
Right.
That we do.
Right.
So the fact that I realized I'm like, I don't have to go to the gym. I can create my own thing that I like to do. And that'll be my movement,
Mhm.
and even with dance. So it's I'm like, yo, nowadays I'm like, wait, you telling me I could work out and have fun? Like that's
I
what dance
mean,
is.
truthfully, that's what it's supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? Like the people that's in the gym, they there because they like being there, but it's
Right,
not the end all be all. It's just something.
right.
I feel like gyms were created or thought of because that's jobs. Something
Just
like
another.
that. You know what I'm saying?
And what I start to realize too when it comes to like the gym specifically, the different machines is just like different parts of our body, really.
Yeah,
Like we can
they
we
try to
can
mimic the movements that we naturally do. So it's just like
Mhm.
go move then.
Yeah, literally. It's like robots. It's
Facts.
literally
Yeah.
robots.
Hmm.
But
Everybody's
yeah, so it's
up in there
really
following a program.
Ashe. Right. The word though, yo, I'm gonna be real. That same kickboxing place, I spent friggin' hundreds of thousands of dollars at that shit because what happened was I got my ass caught up in a like one of those subscriptions that you can't like cancel early. They got my ass, y'all, and
Yeah,
they
they
kept
got you,
charging my
dog.
ass,
They
and I
got
wasn't going
you.
nowhere.
Got hit you with the old one too.
They got my ass, but it's all good. But it was a fun experience. Um, but okay, now with that being said, it was something else I had. It's all good. All right.
I'm not gonna lie. I love you, Finn, but I think I got to dip in like 8 minutes.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Are we there? Yeah, yeah, yeah. We can do the 8:30 thing. I was actually gonna say now we can get into your performance piece.
Ooh, let's have fun. Should I play music or no?
Yeah, I was gonna say, please do it whichever way that makes you best comfortable. Um, and then you can also introduce it as well to share like what you'll be performing for us tonight.
Okay, okay. We're gonna have fun. Let's see. All right, so I'm gonna do a new song. And the name of this song is Fire.
Hey.
So I'm gonna give y'all a snippet. All right. Let me know if you could hear it. All right.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Run the mission to my prison, glisten I'm in the kitchen cooking game. Staying balanced, been a fucking challenge. I'm just meditating on my plays. Got down now, you elevate me on stage. More finna lift them up with this wave. Wanna see me soulless, they ain't gon' fade. So I'm indebted to embedded better than whoever wetted the creditor. Go to whoever get the cheddar, fucking cut the check and check, etc. I'll let it break in my chest and the fuck with my souls too. I'ma spit on the floor in the whole room, bound to move. Night in the vibes like whoops. Melting the mic in the stew with that fire. Fire, 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 fire. Moving like I ain't got time. Want the end so I grind. Slackers is lagging behind, but me and mine send it up like the fire. Fire, 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 five, 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 five. Yeah, moving like I ain't got time. Want the M, so I grind. Slackers is lagging behind, but me and mine send it up like the fire. Fire tool ain't nothing to play with. You could show me a kid what they can, and I'm looking like damn, but they saying the same shit. No, my ninjas ain't never them games, bitch. Trying to hit a new lick just to change shit. Time for them crumps, going home to the slums and then load on the fronts, but it ain't it. Now we gotta load it up, cock it back. Run it up, or we gon' let it bust. Situation turn pure souls to level-headed fucking predators. Metal you meet in the middle that spit combustion like a dragon skull. We need cash, ain't wishing on the Dragon Balls. For the fool, we gon' put you on snooze for the motherfucking fire. Fire,
Yeah,
fire,
yeah,
fire,
yeah,
fire, fire,
yeah,
fire, fire, fire. Moving like I ain't got time. Want the end, so I grind. Slackers is lagging behind, but me and mine send it up like the fire. Fire, 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 fire. Yeah, moving like I ain't got time. Want the end, so I grind. Slackers is lagging behind, but me and mine send it up like the fire.
the crowd goes wild.
Yeah. Yeah, that was fun.
Fire.
Yeah.
And what project is that off of?
So I'm working on a new project right now. It's called Bushido, The Curse of the 12 Blades. I want to drop it before my birthday, which is November 28th, but we'll see how that goes. No official date yet, but it's on the way.
Ashay, Ashay,
Mm-hmm.
yay! Thank you so much. I appreciate you so much. Thanks for being on here.
Thank you for
Thanks for your
having me.
flexibility and all that. I really appreciate you and your essence and your creativity and just being here and present with me. So thank
Thank
you.
you for having me. Seriously,
Yeah.
this was an exhilarating experience.
Ashay, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
And talk about anime too. So yeah, thank you.
Facts, you know what I'm saying? Like that's it.
Let's go.
Anime, it brings the people together.
Facts. Anime
Yeah.
and music. Word.
You have a blessed evening.
Yes, blessings. You do the same, okay? See you soon.
See you
Okay,
soon.
love. One.
Peace.
Yes, yes. So, woo, that was so fire. Shout out to BlackWatr. Shout out to today. Shout out to you if you are watching this. I give thanks for you tuning in. I give thanks for your support. I just give thanks for life. I'm truly grateful. Some ending words. Be yourself, whatever that looks like. Share freely, express freely, allow yourself to be, allow yourself to feel, allow yourself to move, allow yourself to cry, allow yourself to get angry, allow yourself to feel different emotions, and then realize that you have the power to transmute if it doesn't feel good. So if that emotion is anger, how can we transmute that anger so that it does not store into our body, right? Maybe we can do something like kickboxing. Maybe we can do some type of cardio running movement, right? Get out the anger. Maybe we could push out the anger. Be very intentional when you push out the anger. You push out the anger, right? It's an exercise you can use anywhere. Always give gratitude. Always give gratitude because you have life, you have breath, you have this beautiful body that can do so many amazing magical things, like heal itself. What? So trust yourself and be the beautiful divine being that you are. I bubbly love you. I bubbly love you. Love you. Love you. Love you. Love you. Love you. I bubbly love you. 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 Ooh. Peace and love.